I've listened to thousands of people talk about their relationship struggles. Different stories, different people, different problems. But there's one pattern I keep seeing in everyone who can't find real love. And it's not what you think. It's not that they're choosing the wrong people. It's not bad timing. And it's not that all the good ones are taken. The pattern is something you're doing right now without even realizing it. And once you see it, everything changes. Welcome to North by Truth. Today, I'm revealing the hidden pattern keeping you stuck. And the one shift that changes everything. Let's find the truth. Here's the pattern. You're looking for someone to complete you. I know. You've heard this before. You have to be complete on your own first. It sounds like empty advice, right? Like something on a motivational poster. But stay with me, because this goes deeper than you think. When you're looking for someone to complete you, here's what actually happens. You meet someone. They seem perfect. You feel that spark, that chemistry everyone talks about. And for the first time in a long time, you feel whole. Like the missing piece finally clicked into place. But then, slowly, things start to unravel. They pull away. Or you get too attached. Or the spark fades. And you're left feeling emptier than before. Like a part of you left with them. So you search again. Looking for that feeling. That completeness. That sense of being whole. And the cycle repeats. Here's the brutal truth. You're not looking for a partner. You're looking for a painkiller. Something to numb the emptiness you feel when you're alone with yourself. And that right there, is the pattern keeping you stuck. So where does this pattern come from? It starts early. Much earlier than you think. As children, we learn that our worth is tied to other people's approval. We're praised when we make others happy. We're loved when we're well-behaved, successful, helpful. We learn, I am valuable when I am valuable to someone else. So we grow up believing that being alone means being worthless. That being single means being broken. That not being chosen means there's something wrong with us. And we carry that belief into every relationship we pursue. We don't show up as ourselves. We show up as the version of ourselves we think will be chosen. We mold ourselves to fit what we think they want. We shrink our opinions, hide our needs, perform our personality. Because deep down, we believe, if they see the real me, they'll leave. So we never let them see the real us. And then we wonder why relationships feel empty. Why we never feel truly known. Why love always feels just out of reach. You can't be loved for who you are if you're too afraid to show who you are. And you can't attract someone who values you if you don't value yourself first. So how do you break this pattern? It's not about working on yourself in some vague, abstract way. It's about making one fundamental shift in how you see yourself and relationships. Here's the shift. Stop looking for someone to make you feel whole. Start becoming whole on your own. I know that sounds simple, maybe even cliché. But let me show you what this actually means in practice. It means becoming the person you'd want to date. Ask yourself, if you met someone exactly like you, with your current habits, your emotional availability, your self-talk, your life, would you be attracted to them? If the answer is no, that's your roadmap. That's where the work begins. It means learning to be alone without being lonely. Can you sit with yourself in silence without immediately reaching for your phone? Can you enjoy a meal alone? Can you spend a weekend by yourself without feeling like something's missing? Because if you can't enjoy your own company, why would anyone else? It means stopping the audition. Stop performing. Stop trying to be what you think they want. Show up as you actually are. Messy, opinionated, flawed, real. Yes, this will scare some people away. Good. Those aren't your people. The right person doesn't want a performance. They want the truth. And the truth is the only foundation for real love. It means shifting from am I good enough for them, to are they good enough for me? Stop hoping to be chosen. Start choosing. Look at how they treat you. How they communicate. How they show up. Are they adding to your life or just filling a void? Because when you're whole on your own, you stop settling for anyone who gives you attention. You start requiring compatibility, respect, consistency, depth. It means building a life you don't want to escape from. If you're using relationships to avoid your life, you'll attract people who are also running from something. But when you build a life you genuinely love, work that fulfills you, hobbies that excite you, friendships that nourish you, you stop needing a relationship to feel alive. And that's when love finds you. Because you're finally ready for it. Here's what happens when you make this shift. You stop attracting people who need you. You start attracting people who choose you. There's a massive difference. People who need you are drawn to your ability to fix them, complete them, save them. They're attracted to what you do for them, not who you are. People who choose you see you fully, flaws, boundaries, independence, and they want you anyway. They're attracted to your wholeness, not your willingness to shrink. You stop feeling anxious in relationships because you're not constantly wondering if you're good enough. You already know you are. You stop losing yourself in relationships because you have a self that's too solid to dissolve into someone else. You stop fearing being alone because alone no longer feels like punishment. It feels like peace. And here's the most important part. You stop settling. When you're terrified of being alone, you'll accept crumbs. You'll tolerate disrespect. You'll convince yourself that mediocre love is better than no love. But when you're whole on your own, your standards skyrocket. Not in a superficial way, in the ways that matter. Emotional maturity, communication, consistency, mutual respect. You become unsettable. And that changes everything. The pattern keeping you stuck isn't that you're choosing wrong people. It's that you're choosing from emptiness instead of from wholeness. You're looking for someone to fill a void that only you can fill. And until you fill it yourself, every relationship will feel like it's missing something. Because it is. It's missing you. The real you. The whole you. The version of you that exists when no one's watching. Real love doesn't complete you. It complements you. It adds to what's already whole, not fills what's empty. So if you're tired of the same patterns, the same disappointing relationships, the same ending, stop looking out there. Start looking in here. Become the kind of person you'd want to build a life with. Learn to enjoy your own company. Build a life that doesn't need someone else to feel meaningful. Not because you should be alone forever, but because when you're finally whole, you'll attract someone who's also whole. And that's when real love becomes possible. If this shifted your perspective, subscribe to North by Truth for weekly honest guidance on relationships, healing, and becoming the person you're meant to be. Your love story doesn't start when you meet the right person. It starts when you become the right person. I'll see you in the next one. Stay true to your North.